Jessica Griffith. I've been selling real estate since 2007 and in the industry since 2000, and I specialize in attorney referred listings. I recently went to a divorce workshop and I wanted to share this information with you because it was really a great workshop. Second Saturdays puts on a divorce workshop. I feel like it could also be a premarital workshop because it talks about different aspects of being married and what happens when you are getting divorced and what that separation of all of that looks like. They had four speakers. There was a financial planner, a family law attorney, a forensic accountant, and a therapist. Now, with the attorney, they help break down some of the common law legalities in the state of California, what happens to assets that are brought into the marriage, pre-marriage, that were owned pre-marriage, what happens to inheritance money if it's used as a down payment in purchasing a home. If you have inheritance money right now and you're considering getting divorced, what can you do with that money right now? And if you buy something, what are the consequences of that? And will your spouse have any rights to that? That was really, really helpful, by the way. Uh, and then what else? A lot of good stuff. There was a financial planner that talked about if you haven't already filed for divorce, how do you separate out the money so that each party can sustain? How are the courts going to view that? And you want to make sure you do it in a proper way. Once you have filed for divorce, what can you do with the money and how do you sustain with that? And then post-divorce, which is really one of the key elements of divorce that people may not even consider, is what are you going to do moving forward and what is the next 3 to 5 years going to look like? Because the recovery from a divorce can be very similar to recovery from the loss of a loved one. So the emotional factors are, coupled in with the financial and physical factors of a divorce. And so having a game plan helps to kind of keep some compartmentalization so that you can survive through this in the healthiest way possible. So if you had a stay-at-home parent, what does that look like? Are they going to have to go back to work? Will they be able to retain the same lifestyle that they had? Are they going to be the primary caregiver for the children? And do you want them to continue sustaining that lifestyle for the sake of the children? Is custody going to be split 50-50? If custody is split 50-50, how much in support is paid to each party? Is alimony owed? If so, are you getting alimony for life? Have you been married long enough for that? Or is alimony for a short period of time and you've got to have a really, really intact game plan for what that looks like moving forward? Do you have to go back to school? Do you have to re-enter the workforce? Are you employable to where you can maintain your employment even after getting hired? These factors all play in. And then the forensic accountant, they look over all the financial documents, they ask a lot of questions, they figure out what money's coming in, what money's been going out, are there questions on the returns that might lead to something in the divorce process that locates money that's maybe hiding, or are there other debts that need to be paid that maybe aren't being taken into consideration by one spouse, and one spouse thinking that they're entitled to more than they really are? And then the forensic account basically says, okay, here's what you're entitled to. Now take this back to your financial advisor and come up with a game plan. Then the financial advisor goes, okay, wait, I need to ask the attorney some questions. So let's talk to the attorney, make sure that what we're doing is right, legal, and get you moving in the right direction. So it's a very team-oriented approach. And then the person who really ties it all together is the family therapist. And the family therapist is they're like a mentor or like an emotional coach. Going through divorce, maybe the parents are mad at each other. Um, you may be having phone conversations in front of the kids and not really think about it. You may be saying things to the kids about the other parent that is affecting the kids. So the therapist is there to help you take care of yourself, your own needs, remind you how important self-care is, so that you have the capacity to be able to take care of the children in the healthiest manner possible, and then also being able to document everything and being able to communicate effectively between the spouses as you're going through this process. And really, it's to the benefit of the kids if there are kids involved. And if there aren't any children involved, you're very lucky. So if you are considering divorce or marriage, for that matter, or maybe you've already filed divorce, maybe you just met with a mediator or a paralegal, and you want to get a little bit more insight before you make some final decisions, This is a great workshop to attend. I'll put their link in the description of the video above. And I'm not an attorney, but if you guys need any information, I'm happy to point you in the right direction for the resources. And if you are an attorney and you're working with clients or you're in the legal process and you need to sell a house, if you need an opinion of value, I'll prepare a broker price opinion report for you at no cost. Just mention this video. My name is Jessica Griffith, and I've been selling real estate since 2007. I hope you guys have a great day.